First and foremost, we'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayashidabadat, the house of David. I'm Ayashitab.
I'm Karatazat.
I'm Kalam.
Coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, with another lesson, Lord willing to be edifying unto the body. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds. All right, you are the true children of Israel. Speckled birds are those who look like the other heathen nations, whether it be a so-called Japanese man, so-called Chinese man or woman, so-called white man or woman, whatever nation, other nation you may look like, but your father's line goes back to a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or Seminole Indian. You are the true children of the Bible. 1/3 of the nation of Israel will believe upon this testimony that is given here today, and the testimony that has been pushed out for the last 40 plus years, starting from Alba Bivens and the men that were under him, King Masha, all right, all the way to Apostle Tahar, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakah, all right, and the other elders and the bishops, all the way to the newest brother, teaching and preaching and proclaiming the truth in the true name of Yahweh, which means he is, he to be, he exists, by Hashem in the name, Yahweh Shai, which means he saves, he delivers, he is salvation, by Hashem in the name, Rachakodash, Holy Spirit, or Spirit Holy. All right, this is the name of the testimony that you must believe upon. 2/3 of the nation of Israel will perish, will fall by the sword, will fall through calamity, will pestilence. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is not playing. People are getting canceled every moment. All right, because judgment is being pushed out and pushed forth. But you 2/3 of the nation of Israel have no understanding nor any care for the for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's beneficial law unto you, Israel. All right. And you believe it's not a benefit. So therefore, you're going to fall like the rest of the heathen. All right? But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get in to this lesson. We're going to start in the book of Sirach, chapter 35 and verse 1.
This is a Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus 35 and 1. He that keepeth the law bringeth offenses enough. He that taketh heed to the commandment offereth a peace offering.
Right. If you do what you're supposed to do according to the law, to the best of your ability, calling upon the true name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, studying to show yourself approved and seeking after the acceptance of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you might be predestinated. You might be preordained to receive salvation on this go-round. All right? You bring an offering unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that is acceptable when you humble yourself down and submit yourself to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, to his will, his purpose, and his way. All right? Stop leaning upon your own understanding. These are the things that are beneficial unto you, a purpose for you. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai doesn't need you. You need him. All right? It is not something that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you are not so great that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai couldn't do without you. I'm sorry. You're not him. You're not them, or you're not her. Okay? You need Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We all do. Period, point blank. All right? Ye men, women, and children of Israel. No other nation has the capability to have Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? Their praise is not even magnified enough to even speak the glory unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, especially in this time. So how much more? How much more do you need, Israel? All right? Their prayers are not going to be able to be heard. They have to go through the nation of Israel just to try to get to Yahweh Shai, just so they can make that go to Yahweh. Here it is. We have Yahweh Shai. We have the next best thing from the Father that gave us to be the best thing, because we couldn't talk to him any other way.
He said, you can't get to the Father but through me.
Right. And no heathen nation can get to Yahweh Shai but through the men. All right. They even have to go through the other Israelites before they reach the 144,000.
He's an order.
All right. But before that, they have to reach the multitude of the 1/3. All right, understanding that the 144,000 is of that 1/3, but it's going to have to go through the proper channels all the way to get to the first brother of that 144,000. All right, all the way to make it to King David. And when it makes it to King David, all the way to go to Yahushua. And then after Yahushua, it goes to the final Yahweh.
It's divine order.
All right?
Yeah.
Understand what it is that you have. All right? Hold on to it. All right? If you know the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you understand what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is and what he has for you. Hold on to it. Fight harder than ever. Because these times we're coming into, everything is amping up and ramping up and it's looking well and beautiful. All right? For prophecy's sake, all this is going down.
What did he say? He's going to shorten the days for the elect.
Right.
Sake?
For the very elect's sake, that I will shorten the days. Matthew 24 and 23. All right? For these days, the days I will shorten the elect for the very elect's sake, or else there would be no flesh left. All right? Hey, it's beautiful. All right, you got it.
This is Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said, give your reasonable service. Submit yourself unto me, which is just a reasonable service. Here it is, I will give you everything. The world is already made for you. But if you want to be a joint heir with me, give me a reasonable sacrifice. Give me that which I have already given you. Give it back unto me. Be willing to offer it back unto me. Willingly. Even though I can make you submit unto me, I want you willingly to give it all to me. I want you to realize it's not yours. It never belonged to you. I imparted it unto you. You didn't give this to me. I gave it to you. Give it back. Willingly. Or else I'm going to take it anyway. If you don't want to give it, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to put you down like the dog that you are.
Yeah.
All right? Give me what you owe. That willing service.
The elect knows that.
Right. It's like I'm on one right now.
But that it starts with that fear, and it's the wisdom of knowing that, you know. It's passion, right?
Right.
Yeah,
So,
go
ahead.
You got it. You got it. So I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you got that word.
I got the word in Romans 12 and 1, reasonable, speaks about that reasonable service.
3050. Logikos.
So it's
Logikos.
G3050 logikos or logikos, and it says pertaining to speech or speaking, pertaining to the reason or logic, spiritual, pertaining to the soul. All right, agreeable to reason, following reason, reasonable, logical. All right, and I wanted to highlight that, it says spiritual pertaining to the soul.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got to, give everything, you have.
God.
It says pertaining to your soul. That's the reasonable service.
God. And for what? Because the soul was given by who? All right?
You got to put your hey, this is putting your life on the line, going into making this a sacrifice.
Being
being the sacrifice, sacrificing your life on this side, through being a servant unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Come.
It's like being that trying to be that best fruit. Bring your best fruit and being that best fruit.
Right. So then you go into service. All right.
Strong's G2999. Latria.
So it's
Latria.
G2999. All right. Latria. All right. It says service. The first definition that comes up is service rendered for hire. What does rendered mean? To be made for. All right. I'm gonna go into the definition real quick for render. It says melted in order to separate out the impurities. Okay. The first definition on Google for rendered is melted in order to separate out the impurities. And that's what the elect's being. That's what's happening to the elect.
Being tried as gold in the fire.
All right. It says so. To going into render, it says provide, to give a service, help, etc. All right. So the second definition, to cause, to be, or become, to make. Yahweh Shem Shai made, all right, Israel for his purpose, but the elect of Israel, starting with the 144, well, the 144,000 was made to be prophets, to do this work.
God.
To provide that reasonable service, to give their soul, all right, and put their life in the work of Yahweh Shem Shai, to do the Father's will.
God. Hey, this is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? All right, you cannot walk together with Yahweh Shem Shai if you do not agree with Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and through the brother, breaking down those words, you come to understand that the soul, belongs to who? Mm-hmm. It belongs to Yahweh Shem Shai.
Yeah, that's where we're going back to, right? When you perish, all right, doesn't it say in Ecclesiastes that you're the spirit?
Yep.
Go back.
It goes back up with the Father.
Yep.
All right. Now what they say, and even though you hate to have to bring this parable out, like in Black Panther 2.
Right.
All right. After T'Challa died, all right, what was they saying? We know that when they beamed up his casket into that UFO.
Right.
All right. He said, that this isn't the end.
Yep.
All right.
He goes with this.
Wakanda forever.
All right. Hey, it's given that understanding. This is why, brothers do what they do. All right. It's through the will and the power of Yahweh Shem Shai. No power of our own. Mm-hmm. All right. It is only to bring magnification and the glorification of Yahweh Shem Shai, his laws, his statutes, his commandments, his miracles, his word, his name, everything. All right? You got it.
Yep, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
Right. So it is for us, to not only to study to show ourselves approved, but as we are studying to show ourselves approved, we have to live what we are speaking on. Mm-hmm. We have to put forth action. Be not just a hearer of the word, but a doer as well, roughly paraphrasing scripture. Right? It is Yahweh Shem Shai who has walked in the light, all right, who has given us brothers and few sisters, to walk in the very light that Yahweh Shem Shai demands and commands us to walk in. Right. Women to remember themselves to be as women of the nation of Israel. All right, because when you're a woman of the nation of Israel, here it is, you have to remember you are the standard to all women. All right, you are the standard as an Israelite woman, no matter what your tribe is, you are a standard to all women. Right. All right, we do have a hierarchy, all right, as far as tribal, all right, that Yahweh Shem Shai has set forth, but nevertheless, you are a standard of the world.
Right, and we just got to endure, being in that lowest state for this time.
God.
And taking the low road, going against the grain of society and everything. All right, doing things that's like a little bit, that's different from this world, and then the Lord's gonna show, the fruit or the benefit of following Him.
God.
All right, especially during these hard times. All right, that's the main point, that we gotta stay true and live. That's what's going to prove, as it says in the second part. It says that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect, as brother was saying, living out, the that righteous path that we're speaking about.
God.
All right, and then afterward, during this walk, there's going to be a point in time where the Most High, shows the world the fruit of actually following that way,
Right.
that way of life that He put forth since the beginning.
God, and doing it willingly, not with malice in your heart, like, oh, it's another camp day for those brothers out there. Oh, we got to go to camp today. Oh, I'm so tired of going to camp.
I can't eat. It goes
I can't
into
eat
performing
pork.
the law.
Right.
I can't. Have sex on the Sabbath.
Right. I can't.
That's a day of worship. That's the day of Yahweh Shem Shai.
Right. Hey, all the wickedness of this world, you got to let go. And you got to be happy and proud to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be able, hey, like the world says, you got to be 10 toes down. You got to be 10 toes down and 10 fingers out with your head bowed towards the earth, facing the east and giving praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. All right? Or your feet 10 toes down and your hands up to the sky, looking up to Yahweh Shem Shai towards the east, giving him honor, glory, and praise. All right? You have to remember that Yahweh Shem Shai has set you above the rest. All right? The world says, hey, these rappers say, oh, I'm a fabric from a different cloth. All right? I'm cut from a different cloth. Nigga, you just another nigga. All right?
Or they be all money in.
Different.
Right.
We all in. Everything we spirit, everything, man.
Yeah, blood, sweat, tears.
Yeah.
Right. They say
body, mind, soul.
Right. They say all money in. You ain't nothing but rayon material. Yeah. Why? Because you made out of pork.
Yeah, that's carnal.
Look where it puts you.
You in that lowest state.
Yeah.
All right? You have to be in that cotton mindset. That 100% cotton. All right? That purity, that vibrational. All right? Vibrational on a high vibration. All right? This is what Yahweh Shem Shai demands of his nation. First and foremost, out of the elect of his nation. But because Yahweh Shem Shai is righteous and true, he demands it from his nation first and foremost. Before everybody else. It's his nation, his house first.
All right, let me read this in the NLT. Romans 12:2 in the NLT, it says, don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect.
Right. Hey, and that was an NLT?
Yeah. New
Living Translation. All right? The NLT just made it a little bit simpler for you to understand.
All right. Then you're going to know. This is the way that was meant for you to live.
Excuse me.
All right? Hey, just the dietary laws by itself, will make you feel better.
Right.
All right? Will let disease be less, prevalent in your body.
All right. Inflammation will be down. Sleep better. Headaches.
You won't have a whole bunch of maggots all in your body or anything.
Right. Everything gets better with Yahweh Shem Shai. Nothing lacks. All right. The closer and the more that you attain to Yahweh Shem Shai's word and try to walk in his path, in his way, in his footsteps, the better off you are. All right. Even if you have to suffer that persecution, the better off you are. All right. Because we are yet this day still in our captivity. All right, you got it.
Okay. This is 2 Timothy 4:2.
4:2, yep.
Preach the word. Be in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke. Exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Right. Yahweh Shem Shai said, be suffering, be long suffering. All right. Reprove, rebuke. In season and out of season. That means you do the work at any given time. All right? At any time in any season, no matter what the conditions. If you are out on the highways and byways, guess what? If there's a storm outside and it's a tornado, you don't go out. All right? Be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove.
Yeah, don't be like
overly righteous.
How they had Al Roker in the when that hurricane was out there. They always send his ass.
All right.
In the middle of
That's some
the eye of the
crazy
hurricane damn near.
Right. Hey, but maybe at that time it might be for you brothers to get together and do a Zoom lesson.
Yeah.
All right, because the conditions don't permit you to be outside on the highways and byways. All right, but if it's cold and you can still go outside, if it's hot and you can still go outside. All right, you still need to put in this work. You need to put up your videos. All right. You need to do what it is, that Yahweh Shem Yahushai requires of you. All right? Give unto your body. All right? Brotherly love, a body, whether your camp is big and is tithing for all camps, or whether you have a small camp and having brotherly love and tithing between the body. All right? Given what camp is needed. All right? What a brother needs. Okay? These are the things that Yahweh Shem Yahushai requires us to do. All right, and it's the attitude that you do it in as well. That's very important. It is very important, the attitude that you have doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Even reading your scriptures, the attitude that you have, the mindset that you have when you go in, and open up Sophia. All right, when you go in to make love to Sophia, you can't be like, I'm just gonna get a wham bam and thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, two pump chump.
Right. Sophia needs it. She requires time. You got to pamper her. All right? She said, take me out to eat. Take me out to eat and I will show you my secrets. All right? And that's what she does. You take her out to eat by opening the book. And then she's paying the bill as you're breaking down scriptures.
And feeding you.
She's ready to cater unto you if you but let her. All right? Every man wants a woman that is submissive unto her. Sophia will be submissive unto you so you can be submissive unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If you but treat her with the respect that she demands. Okay? What do women do in the world? They always add unto you. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai likened this word to a woman. Why? Because it adds unto you. All right? More wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. Is that not adding unto you? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. What is stability? To be stable, to be 10 toes down. All right? To have a sane mind, to keep you safe, to know what to do, when to do it, how to do it, where to go. And how to get there. And it starts with the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? You got it.
15 and
15 and 1.
Was you done on that?
Yeah, there was
You done?
Yeah, it was.
All right.
That was.
I was just making sure you was
That's what I
done
was
reading the
thinking.
script.
All
All right. This is Romans 15 and 1. We then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak and not to please ourselves.
Not to please ourselves, right? We bear the strong, we bear, that of the weak. All right? Those who are weak, it is the strong for Yahweh Shem Yahushai that we bear it. All right? That's why Yahweh Shem Yahushai, has prophets set up. 144,000 elect men. What did he tell? What did he tell the 12 disciples? You will sit on 12 thrones judging the nations.
Right.
All right, to judge those nations, you can't be a weak man. You have to be strong, but you have to bear the burdens of the weak. You have to bring the elect in, those who are not prophets, and those prophets who are prophets have to be woken up by senior prophets, our elders. All right, they had to bear every brother that came in that learned the truth. They bear every brother. All right, so every man in their lot and every man in their position, these men, starting with Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakah, the other elders, all right, and the bishops and the men, they labor and have to bear. All right, they bear for the weak. All right, because they have to help uplift in that brotherly love. They have to help brothers get, what is that word I'm looking for? Acclimated.
Yeah. Yeah, and at the same time, so you got to think, the age of the apostles they getting up, up in age, and they still show the works being done at a high level, and put output, their output of lessons and everything is still something to strive for. But it's also, what I get from this scripture, is that brothers gotta take over that workload.
Yeah.
That's why Apostle Tahar, he even says, if I'm doing 2 videos a day, you should be doing 3.
Right.
The younger brothers, within your measure, but the younger brothers, that have the capability, and speaking of myself first and foremost, need to do up their workload.
Okay.
And at the same time, we had a point, it's a spirit that this came out because I've been thinking about it. I was watching Apostle Recall's video, and they was having, Satan was just fucking with his stream.
Yeah.
So like they cutting shit short, and they messing with brothers' videos, especially with the elders who's been in this thing. So that is, if your video ain't popping that much, or if your channel not popping like, the men in this truth, you gotta even go harder now.
God.
Because that word still has to get out one way or another. Whether it's your channel or the next brother's.
Right. And that's what, that brings a point to why we all speak the same doctrine. All right? Why we teach the same thing, why we are not to detour. You're going to read down to 5, actually.
Yeah.
Where you're not to detour from the scriptures. All right? You're not to detour from what we have been taught.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, so the elders and stuff that, maybe a little, maybe sick and everything through the spirit, throw up prayers for them and whatnot, but they still doing the work as well.
Yeah.
So brothers that have good health and need to be on, look at that and see, hey, put in more.
God. Hey, we've seen, and think about the brothers who have been in this thing a longer time. They've seen the young apostles, our elders and apostles, become old men, become older men. All right. And have been able to partake a part of that wisdom and knowledge as it was being released and given unto them. And to the point in time where we're here now.
Yeah.
All right? Hey, it's a beautiful thing. But like the brother said, hey, workloads, hey, time to amp up. What is that? It's time to put up or shut up. All right? And this is what Yahweh Shem Yahushai is bringing in for a requirement. Being instant season and out of season. What are you going to do? Because guess what? The clock is ticking and that back is getting against the wall.
Yeah.
All right? You're going to be surrounded on all sides. Who will stand for me in that day? All right? The persecution is here. It's just not on this highest level yet as it's going to be.
Okay. Verse Romans 15:2. Let every one of us please his neighbor for his good to edification.
Let every one of us, all right, each and every brother who's out on the highways and byways, hey, Salaki, prove everything in Scripture for edification, all right, that the doctrine, may be found whole and that the body may be found blameless. All right, the edification for one another, the edification for brothers and sisters who are listening. All right, the edification for these other nations learning their judgment. All right, that they're them. Yes, they are. And yes, they did.
But, first and foremost for the brothers,
God.
For the elect. For even Yahushua Hamashiach pleased not himself, but as it is written, the reproaches of them that reproached thee fell on me. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
So that we might have this hope. All right, everything was written for the benefit of the nation of Israel under Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because this is what pleased Yahweh. That Yahushai set up All right, by the will of Yahweh. And it pleased Yahweh Shai because he pleased his Father. All right? And then the multitude of the 144,000 said, that's great. This is good. This is the way. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai said, this is the way, walk ye in it. All right? This is what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai said. Hey, and two started walking together. That 1/3 of the nation of Israel walks together with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's that being on one accord. That's that oath taken seriously when the blood was sprinkled on the book and on the people. All right? Where now the laws, statutes, and commandments were now bound and binded to us by blood. Not just in spirit, but also by blood. Okay?
Verse 5, now the power of patience and consolation grant you to be like-minded one toward another, according to Yahushua Mashiach.
You said this was granted unto you. Now it's granted unto you to be like-minded to one another. All right? So that you speak the same thing, that you conduct yourself in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Even though you are a individual person, the mannerisms are that of one body. All right? One body moves in one direction. All right? And I'm not talking about the group. All right? Because one body moves in one direction. And that direction that they move in, all right, that direction that body moves in has to be all the same way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me read it in the NLT real quick. Romans 15:5. It says, "May the power who gives this patience and encouragement help you live in complete harmony with each other, as is fitting for followers of Hamashiach Yahushua."
So to do as the Most High would want you to do.
Right. It says
His only begotten Son. Yep, as fitted.
Gotta fit, gotta mesh together, man. You can't, we can't be saying, the MOTB one thing and then you over there saying the MOTB sin.
Right.
All right. But we, having the full truth and understanding, know well that it's, and then turn around and say, oh, it's okay, Yahushua is gonna save you. No, that ain't gonna happen.
Right. He's gonna destroy you. That's what's gonna happen.
You can't be calling on Ahaya and then we calling on Yahushua and saying that, oh, the name don't matter, whatever you believe, he's still gonna save you, you Israelite.
Right.
No.
That's going off.
All right. That ain't it.
All right. You got it.
Yeah. Was that 3 and 19?
3 and 9.
3 and 9. Got it. This is 1 Corinthians 3 and 9. For we are laborers together with the Most High. Ye are the Most High husbandry.
Husbandry.
What? Ye are the Most High's building.
Right. So, hey, we are on one accord with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Adawan Aratazah, we be those men.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, it's that husbandry. All right. We are to do as Yahweh Shem Yahushai commanded us to do. Not to take any breaks, not to turn to any other way. All right. Because as a man getteth a wife, he getteth a possession. We are the possession of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. His tabernacle is of men. He's the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right? The sons of the Israel. All right? Ye sons of Israel. My tabernacle is of men. All right? The princesses are under who? They're under their lords. All right? Which are their husbands. Their rulers. All right? And understanding that Yahweh Shem Yahushai made everything to be in order. Yes, he takes care of the daughters of Israel, but he provides them with a husband to take care of them. Understand the order that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has set up. Okay? You got it.
Continuing on?
Yep.
I'm going to be down to 14?
Yep.
14. Continuing back. 1 Corinthians 3:10. According to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another building thereon. But let every man take heed how he building thereon.
Right. Take heed to how you build on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's foundation. All right? If you're building incorrectly, like the brother has stated earlier, if you're calling on Yahushua and you're eating swine's flesh, and the word of the Bible the Bible contains the word of God, but the word of the God is not in Bible. Whatever crap that you say, know that you are trying to break the foundation that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has laid. All right? And you didn't take heed to the material that it took to build it and what the requirements were. You see, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has all the penal codes. He has all the contractor. He is the architect. He is the builder. He is OSHA. He's the whole 9 yards. Right? There's no way you can get around it.
That's kind of like you're trying to discredit who he is.
Right. You're trying to discredit the authority that he has, who he is, and where he is.
And what he does.
And what he does. Where is he? He's on the right-hand side of the Father. At this present time, where are you? Down here in this low state, in this low condition. Nigga. All right? And if it applies to you, let that shit stick and repent and come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. If it doesn't, let it roll off.
Yeah. He's saying keep that same energy then.
Right. Know who I am and whose I am. Yahweh Shai is saying, I am the cornerstone and the foundation that you lay. All right? Know how you lay it upon me for this house and this building to be built. I will not accept anything that is not up to par. That is not acceptable. I do not accept materials coming out of China. All right? I don't accept knockoff materials. All right?
You want the best of the best.
I want the best of the best materials. This is what's required.
Yeah, not that cheap scrap metal.
Right.
You know.
Don't. Hey, I want a luxury home that I design, a custom home with the material, not a KB home. All right, already box cutter, master plan community home.
Because even older, if you look at like the structure of older homes and everything, they were made out of I'm talking about like log cabins and shit like that.
Right.
They lasted longer and they had less structural problems. They had their own pretty much. They didn't need insulation like that because the way that they're built, that wood is so strong. It just and if you were trying to build that today, it would be like ridiculously expensive.
Exactly.
But it's just simple materials, and then in the wintertime it's warm. In the summertime, it's cool. And it's all just from that wood that they use.
Right.
I forgot the exact, tree, but
I mean, it varies from region to region.
right.
Whatever that climate is, whatever is for that climate, as whatever.
I forgot what show they were talking about that on. It's like Discovery Channel type shit.
Right. But it's like whatever climate. Hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai does the same thing. Whatever season, whatever climate that you need to be in, He is going to put you in that climate.
Yeah, we in a season of heavy judgment. Why?
Yep.
Because of the wickedness.
Yep.
And this world needs cleansing.
Yep. You got it. Unless you got a pre.
No. Not yet. Continuing back on 11. For other foundations can no man lay than that is laid, which is Yahweh Shai the Mashiach.
Right. You try to lay anything else upon lean upon your own understanding and build it upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, it will definitely come to naught.
Yeah.
All right, you got it.
Now, if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest. For the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall come every man's work of what sort it is.
What sort it is, whether it be good or bad. All right? By fire it will be tried. All right? Whether it's the furnace of affliction, furnace of affliction.
Yeah.
All right? Or whether it be a actual ICBM thermonuclear fire. All right? Hey, that work is going to be tried. Your doctrine is going to be tried and tested, especially in these days. All right? Here it is. You got these pulpit pimps, starting more so trying to dive into scriptures that they don't understand.
Yeah, well, they works is being revealed.
God.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
And,
the heat's turning up on them.
Right.
Right. That's why these pastors is going through it,
Right.
because it's getting closer to the day of Yahushua returning. So he everything hitting,
The numbers are going down.
is going to come to light.
You're right.
All right.
They starting to ask those questions, because now you got people going. They're leaving the churches and going to ask, hey, the men out on the highways and byways, and then some of them going back to the pastor and say, well, this makes sense, pastor.
Right. They because they heard it and it made sense to them, but their pride kept them from diving into the truth because it was new to them. They didn't want to admit. Half the problem with Christianity is that the world been under it. So they don't want to admit that they've been wrong their whole lives. That's the pride of a man.
Right. Nobody wants to admit that they got.
Or they've been living a lie.
Right.
I don't trust that.
It's
Like you had it all figured out, and then the truth dropped, but you don't want to admit it because that's not what you've been taught.
Right. Hey, it's like when a man, or when a man gets cheated on. We're gonna say somebody, right? A man gets cheated on. All right. Hey, does it hurt? All right. It hurts if you get cheated on, and then you got to admit that. You got to admit that to your boys, or your boy didn't see it, and he told you, hey, your chick was just over there popping old boy.
Yeah.
Like I seen her in the car.
Yep.
Hey, that hurts, right? Because here it is. You've been bamboozled. You've been lied to and hoodwinked. Right? You believed that lie that she was telling you. Okay? It's no different than what has happened to the world in Christianity. All right? Here it is, Jake. We just talked about it yesterday. Jake got that slave Bible, and Jake didn't have to have accountability. So they said, who wrote the book? Oh, it was a white man who wrote that book. All right? Because, hey, what does Jake like to do? He likes to shift the accountability so he doesn't have to be accountable. All right? It's a blame game. If I can blame someone else, I don't therefore have to be held responsible for what they done to me. Yes. But Yahweh Bashem Yahushua says, cry out unto me. Cast ye your burdens upon me. All right? Put them upon me, and I'll take care of it. So what are you talking about? Woe, it's me. Woe, it's me. No, it's never woe, it's you. It's you. Oh, it's you who has the blessing. Oh, it's you who Yahweh Bashem Yahushua cares about. Oh, it's you who has an opportunity to repent and come back and to be brought back unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushua as an acceptable sacrifice. Oh, it's you. All right? Understand the beauty of it's me. It's we. It's the nation of Israel.
It's like, thank you for picking me.
Right. All you can say and all you should say is thank you.
Come.
Besides, I apologize. How do I do better? How can I get better? What do I need to know? Besides praying for change, praying for increase, praying for stability of your heart, your mind. These are the things. All this other shit, hey, this world is fading away. And if you don't think so, turn on the news. Look on the internet.
Yeah.
Talk to your neighbor. Talk to your neighbor's neighbor. All right?
Yeah.
Go and spark a conversation out in the world and see what the conversation is about. Everybody is talking about this. The end is near. The king is coming.
You can feel it. You can feel it. You said the 14?
Yeah.
Come. 14. If any man's work abide which he has built thereupon, he shall receive a reward.
Read that again.
Rush.
Yeah, read it again.
Okay. It's 1 Corinthians 3 and 14. If any man's work a bid, abide, which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward.
Right. If any man's work abide, he should be built thereon, he shall receive a reward. A reward of what? What reward are we fighting for? We're fighting for that crown. We're fighting for eternal life.
Mm-hmm.
We're fighting for the opportunity for Yahweh Shai to wipe away our tears. He said, I will wipe away your tears. Oh, it's me? I'm found faithful. I'm found true. Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
That the only begotten Son would place his hands upon me and wipe away my tears? Oh, it's me?
Right, and that as it said, all those different works that got laid out, it said which one's going to survive, the one that's, in Yahweh Shai. All right? That's like-minded with Yahweh Shai. All right? So the truth is going to stand at the end of the day. And it's going to be, perfectly clear to who's been doing the true works of the Yahweh Shem Shai and who's been, been deceived and lying to and deceiving others.
God.
That's why we say when other people don't, okay, but hey, we gonna see. A lot of conversations with Jake on the highways and byways. I think they have some sort of knowledge and like that. All
Yep.
right, they might not have ill intentions, but they think that they know this truth. All right, whether they call on somebody else or listen to another camp. All right, we gonna see. Don't believe in Yahweh Shai. Only believe in the Old Testament. Hey, we gonna see. And your ass is gonna be grass when Yahweh Shai come back. We'll tell you that too.
Right. Your ass is gonna be grass and Yahweh Shem Shai, hey, has lawnmowers.
And I'm gonna laugh at you when you see hipped up. All right, looking like a punk. Oh, it wasn't that. Didn't we tell you the MOTB not real?
Right.
That's false doctrine. All right.
Right. Yahweh Shem Shai's word, hey, is faithful and true. It won't return unto him void. He's already told you in the scriptures.
He said he's the man that don't lie.
All right. Nor the Son of Man. All right? So he is not you. Okay? You got it?
That was 14.
That was 14? Okay, come. All right, hey, and those works that would be tried, all right, for that, hey, those men who work on the highways and byways, hey, and the others that don't stand, all right, the brothers that, so-called brothers that were brought into this thing, all right, but they lasted not, all right, why? Because they never truly, hey, wanted to stand in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The Spirit was not given to them. All right, they found offense in this word some way, somehow.
Yeah, they never,
rooted.
truly, they never believed in it.
God. All right.
They didn't really build that rock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They
believe in the rock.
They built their house upon sand.
Yeah.
All right. The foundation was not shored. All right, but hey, through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, us brothers, hey, are on that foundation, that stone foundation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, built upon a rock, and that rock being Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
All right, and the doctrine, given, which is Yahweh Shai's doctrine, but another, that doctrine given through a great millstone.
God.
Yeah.
All right.
Which is Yahweh Shai's doctrine.
Right.
All right.
It just happens to be the camp that it comes out of.
Hey, from one rock to another. You
Right.
know? The same rock.
Right. There was that song. He is my rock, rock, rock. But they said she. But he is my rock, rock, rock. All right. And if it's talking about she, it's talking about Sophia. All right.
His wisdom.
The wisdom that is given, imparted unto you is all through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
Come.
All right. Y'all brothers got anything, any precepts?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. To all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity. To the men, women, and children listening and learning. And to the Bayashah, the house of David. Till next time we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Talk to you later. Talk to you later.